Many people don't know that a loose drawer like this can actually be fixed with a very simple method. The problem happens because the wooden rail and the drawer handle frame come apart. This usually occurs when the drawer becomes difficult to pull or push. After checking it, it turns out there was an obstruction from items piled up inside the drawer. The pressure from inside eventually caused the wooden joint to come loose. First, remove the screws that are still attached to the drawer. After that, carefully check which parts need special attention. If there is a hook that is loose or damaged, remove it first. Then reinstall or replace the hook so the drawer can function properly again. Taking a look at this part. This is something unexpected. It turns out the drawer is made from particle board, not solid wood, as many people might think. Cool. Next, we move on to the repair step. Apply super glue to the damaged or loose areas first. After that, clamp the glued part firmly so the joint can bond properly. This helps the glue create a stronger and cleaner hold. After that, we sand it using fine sandpaper. This helps make the surface smoother, cleaner, and more even after the gluing process. After sanding it smoothly, the surface still doesn't look perfectly even. This happens because the glue inside has hardened and created small lumps. To fix this, we carefully trim the surface using a cutter so it becomes flat and neat again. Now, this is the secret trick. On the surface that we smoothed earlier, we add a little magic powder. Then we spread it evenly so it can fill the uneven parts and make the surface smoother. After that, I drip some super glue onto the surface. Then, I sprinkle monosodium glutamate, MSG, on top of it. This combination hardens quickly and helps fill the damaged or loose areas of the wood. Probably didn't expect this, right? Who would have thought that a kitchen ingredient commonly used for cooking could help repair damaged wood? When this kitchen ingredient is combined with super glue, it hardens quickly and helps fill the gaps in the damaged wood. Now you can see the result. The surface becomes very hard after the mixture fully hardens. After that, we sand it again slowly to make the surface smooth and even. For next, we move to the front cover part, the section of the drawer that has the handle. In this step, we will repair this part so it can be installed properly back onto the drawer. First, we trim the edges using a cutter. This helps smooth out the uneven parts and prepares the surface for the next step. Look closely here. I place a small round metal piece, almost like a tiny ball, on the wood surface. After that, I put the two drawer parts together. Then, I gently tap it with a hammer. This allows the small metal piece to leave a mark on both sides of the wood. These marks will guide us when drilling, making sure the holes on both sides line up perfectly. I also add a small wooden piece as a hook. This hook connects both sides of the drawer so it can hold together more firmly. Cut. Then we apply super glue to the small wooden hook so it can attach firmly to the drawer's surface. Make sure the glue spreads evenly across the joint so the bond becomes stronger. Up to this point, the method we are using is actually very simple and does not require any special tools. Most of the materials and tools used can easily be found at home. With a little patience and attention, a simple repair like this can make a damaged drawer functional again. Take a look when these two parts are joined together. You can see a small gap forming at the joint. Crid, don't worry, we will close that gap using the kitchen ingredient we used earlier, combined with super glue. This mixture will help fill the gap and make the joint tighter and stronger. Plus, this method is very effective and also low budget. With simple materials, we can repair a damaged drawer without spending a lot of money. Then we move on to the final step of this repair process. After both parts of the drawer are properly joined and the surfaces have been smoothed and cleaned, the next step is the finishing process. In this step, we paint the entire repaired surface. This is not only to improve the appearance, but also to cover the repair marks so everything looks more uniform and neat. With this final touch, the drawer that once looked damaged can now appear cleaner, tidier, and almost like new again. After the paint completely dries, now you can see the final result. What once looked like a damaged drawer is now neat and usable again. This is the result of creativity that never runs out. Something that seemed broken can actually be repaired without buying a new one. With just a little effort and a simple finishing touch, an item that was almost thrown away can have value and function again.